What's good, locals? Welcome back to the Local Podcast. This is episode 44 of the Local Podcast. You can find our podcast on YouTube, Audioboom, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, and that one app you guys know that we don't know about. This podcast, we talk about movies, TV shows, sometimes anime, mainly things that go on in our lives, but we mainly focus on video games. You have me, your host, Carlos Perez, and my good friend and also co-host,
Miguel Vasquez.
Yes, sir. And we always start this podcast on what we have been doing this past week. So, Mike, let me hear it, boy.
What I've been doing, recently I've been going a lot to like Halloween, not Halloween events, but Halloween stores to check out like some clothes and whatnot. I didn't buy anything because obviously like Halloween's just not the same this year because of the pandemic. But lately I've been going to like the Halloween stores. I don't know. I just feel like I'm in the Halloween mood, you know. And I think it was on yesterday or 2 days ago. I went to Mount Baldy at night with my friend, and we watched The Ring, 2002, the first Ring that came out like in 2002, I think, and The Mummy. We watched it like in the car up in Mount Baldy, and it was like freezing, but that shit was like really terrifying. It really adds to the experience because like we went there at night, and it was like up in the woods, you know, like it was like pitch black, and we were watching this, you know, scary ass movie, you know, just to get in the Halloween spirit. So that was a pretty cool experience. We were like definitely scared. But yeah, I haven't played any video games. Honestly, like I still haven't played Doom Eternal just because like
that's
like
it. Podcast over. No.
Yeah, like I told you, I've been working on the SpongeBob and Patrick models, 3D models, and I just finished that just tonight, thankfully. So I've been finishing up those models, and yeah, hopefully, you know, I'll have more time to like play Doom Eternal because I already have the Game Pass. But me, you know, like I still haven't played it yet. You know, I'm just way too busy. I have like a lot of stuff on my hands with 3D modeling stuff. But yeah, I haven't really done much, honestly. I haven't touched my Switch at all. But yeah. What about you? What you been up
to? What have I been doing really? I haven't played anything new besides Ghost Runner that came out today as we're recording this. Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah, today's Tuesday. 27th.
Yeah, I haven't played anything new. I did play some of the Doom Eternal DLC. That's pretty cool. It's a lot harder. I am playing on a lower difficulty because fuck Ultra Nightmare. I'm not going to do that shit again. So it's still pretty hard. I've lost all momentum of how I used to play Doom. So if I have to relearn it, then I'm just going to lower the difficulty. I am not going to play on the hardest one anymore. Not that I can't. It's just that like I'm not going to waste my time when I have so many more games to keep going through, you know?
Yeah.
So I got the platinum. I think I said on the last episode, I got the platinum for Ghost of Tsushima. Now I remember on the last episode, I was wondering if I should go back in platinum Spider-Man before the new one comes out. Mm-hmm. And I have been. So I only need I pretty much need one more trophy. Then I get the other trophies and then that's the platinum. So that's pretty much all I need. So I've been doing that, and damn, I missed that game and how beautiful Spider-Man looks in the game. Mm-hmm. God damn, especially like on my TV, it looks really good. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I did take a break from video games and like TV shows and stuff because there was a contest that came up on Saturday, and like no joke, like I think it was like I had a week's notice, and like not like I don't know, not to like I don't know the right word, not like to put myself down or anything, but like I was kind of like at a disadvantage because I haven't skated, no joke, in probably like a month. And that's like 4 weeks without skating, and pretty much skating is all leg muscle memory. And
true.
No joke, just for a week practice, I probably skated like 3 days with a brand new board and everything. So I had to get used to the board. I pretty much had to work myself into it to actually like get my feet placement right. You know what I mean? And I remember one day I was skating pretty hard, and my leg muscles, like whenever I don't skate for a while and I start getting back into it and I push myself like skating more than I should, you know, like I'm just like it's not like I'm forcing myself or anything. It's just like, okay, I know my limit. My leg is kind of cramping. I should sit down and just chillax, you know? But like, I was just having too much fun. I didn't want to stop, you know? And my leg muscle, like above my knee, it flexes really, really tight when I skate too hard, and I haven't skated in a while. And like, I just like, it's not a cramp or anything. It's just that like, if I'm not skating, my leg muscle wants to just constantly flex. It's not a cramp. I don't know what else to describe it as, but yeah, my leg muscle was so sore. So like, I had to limit my practice for like only like a couple of tricks every single day, or I would just be sore before the competition. And so like, I think I didn't skate like 3 days before the competition, and I probably had like, honestly, like 2 days of practice. I did not get a lot of practice in, and no joke, for how it turned out, I got second place, and like, just thinking about it, it's like, I can't believe like I pulled that off. Like, I can't believe I made it to second place and everything, and I'm super hyped that I got second place. But just to know I wasn't at my fullest potential bothers me. You know what I mean? Especially like going through the day, like going through the contest and like battling other people. Like literally the last game, my legs were done, dude. My legs did not want to pop or anything. No joke. Like, I don't like, not that I don't like to, but like, I don't, like push myself over to people to like religion, like with God and everything. But like no joke, like the night before, like I prayed, I was talking to, like I was just praying, and I was saying like let me be able to have a good day tomorrow, push myself to my fullest potential, because I know that I haven't practiced. So I really hope like maybe you can help me out, give me some powers to like push me through the day, you know, let me have a good competition. And honestly, I don't believe it would have worked if I didn't pray, you know?
Yeah.
And just to know that I came second and I wasn't at my fullest potential is surprising. There was one, like finals, the game before finals, I played against this guy, and I was like, fuck, I do not want to play him, because if I'm not at my fullest potential, I was like nervous to play against him. And he was doing his tricks, and no joke. So it was a game of skate. So what you do is like, it's kind of like horse in basketball, but one person sets the trick, the other person has to copy it. If he doesn't land it, then he gets a letter, and vice versa. Whoever spells skate loses. No joke. He had S and I was already at T.
Oh my God.
Dude, no joke. Once he messed up, like I pulled tricks out of my ass and I made a comeback, and everyone was so hyped. It was a really fucking good game. Like I was just like landing tricks that if I didn't practice them, like I shouldn't have been landing it, but like I was landing them. It was surprising me. Even the people that I was playing against were landing tricks I've never landed, and I was landing them. It was shocking to me that I was being able to pull those off. Like when I would land on my board, I would just look back up at my friends and be like, what the hell? And they would look back at like, when did you learn that? And I would be like, I don't know. But but overall, yeah, it was that game, at least when I made that comeback, was really cool. And then in the finals, I went up against one of my friends, and no joke, I think
which friend?
You don't know him, but his name's Vincent. But he's from San Bernardino or Redlands, whatever's. But on my last game, I think like my second trick in, I snapped my board, and it was a brand new board. I've only skated it. That was my 4th day skating it. Like it was brand new, no scratches on it, nothing. Like it was, and I've never snapped a board on flat before, so this is my first time. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So like I was at a disadvantage already that I haven't skated in a while. On that last game, my legs were cramping up or not cramping up. They were just flexing so hard that I couldn't pull tricks out, and I snapped my board. So there's like 3 disadvantages for me. But honestly, overall, second place was still fine with me, you know. But just knowing that I wasn't at my fullest potential and to pull out in second place is pretty rewarding to me, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah. Damn, dude, that's cool. A comeback, you know?
Yeah, heck yeah. So
It brought out the old you know? Hell yeah, that's what's up.
yeah, I was pretty hyped. I got to hang out with some homies. I hung out with Luis and his tattoo friends, so that was pretty tight.
Where was it? Where was the
It was at Apollo.
Oh, Apollo. Damn. Why wasn't I invited?
Yeah, dude, it was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Was it packed over there? Was it full of people?
It wasn't like, yeah, it was packed, but like a majority for skaters wise, it wasn't packed. Like if there was like just random people, yeah, but luckily they were staying out of our way and stuff. There was a couple of skaters, but we all like pretty much like were advanced enough to stay out of each other's way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But overall, yeah, that was pretty cool. That happened this following week.
Yeah. How did our friend Nate do?
Fuck, I felt, not that like I feel bad. Nate lost in the first round, but like, so the idea was that, so there's a bracket, a left bracket and a right bracket, and I asked Nate if he wanted me to sign him up because he was running a bit late, and he said yeah. I was writing my name, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna put myself on the right side and I'm gonna put Nate on the left, just in case, like, imagine Nate goes to finals and I go to finals, then we both are in the finals together, you know what I mean? That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
And then I guess they just put Nate up with like a pretty advanced dude, and Nate had a brand new board and he just got to the park and he didn't even skate for like 5 minutes. Like he wasn't even warmed up or nothing. So he lost pretty quick because of those disadvantages.
Damn. That sucks, but still, you know, I'm sure you guys had fun, you know, after.
Yeah, definitely. I saw today, shout out to Nate, freaking he got his new car today, so that's pretty tight.
For sure.
Brand new 2021 Kia.
For sure. That's cool.
Yeah, pretty high for him.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I have not been. Yeah, I was just focusing on that competition. Hopefully, I could come back on top. I do want to win one. First place was supposed to get $1,000 for the game escape, but they broke it down. So first place got $700 and second place got $300. So at least I walked out with something, you know. So I was pretty hyped. Could use that towards my bills. Definitely gonna use that towards the bills. And
for sure, that's cool, dude. Easy money right there. Well, I mean, you know, I wouldn't say easy money. I'm sure it was quite challenging and nerve-wracking. But honestly, like, I mean, you eat those tricks for breakfast. You know, you do tricks like that all the time.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like not like in a cocky way. For sure, like I said, I wasn't at my fullest potential. I probably did like 3 tricks that are out of my list of tricks to do in a game escape, because usually I go through the 12, which are all 4 kick flips, all 4 heel flips, and all 4 tray flips. And I probably used 4 more other tricks out of the rest of the tricks I know, instead of just the 12. So I feel like maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking of what could have happened if I did practice, but that doesn't matter in this case. But overall, I did have fun, and just to know, like I said, I just keep bringing it back, like just to know I wasn't at my fullest potential and I came that far was like a blessing. Like it was like it just felt nice, you know?
Yeah.
But overall, I know on the last podcast when we recorded, it was the Laker finals and they won the championship. And I just got done watching the Dodger game and we won again today. So that's coming in pretty clutch. Double LA win.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I hear fireworks, you know?
Yeah, you didn't watch the game?
No, I didn't watch it. I don't watch, what is it, golf? I'm playing baseball. No, I didn't watch it. But I did hear fireworks and I figured that it was the Dodgers winning.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, I can't really say what I've been touching on in video games besides Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner is pretty tight. It's like it's a first-person parkour, fast-paced platformer. What would you call a game? You know the game Super Meat Boy, right?
Super Meat Boy?
Yeah, and Celeste.
No.
Okay, well, those are just indie games, but pretty much as soon as you die, you're instantly booted back, and that, I don't know why, but just that type of game mode surprises me, because usually when you die, you have to go through a loading screen, load back in. No, in this case, with this game, Ghost Runner, you're instantly back in the game as soon as you press restart. It is so quick, and it looks really good and plays really smoothly, especially since I've been playing on PC. It's available for Xbox and PlayStation. I'm not sure about Nintendo Switch, but if you're definitely into something like a cyberpunk, fast-paced, sword slashing type of game, it's really fucking cool. I like it a lot.
For sure.
I heard it's short, but I don't know how short it is, but overall, it's still a really cool game. I think it retails for $30.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say $30 is the sweet spot. I think it's worth it just to definitely check out. If you want to wait for it to be cheaper, then by all means. But overall, it's really cool, at least from what I've been playing.
Mm-hmm. Is it addictive?
Yeah, heck yeah. Like, I keep getting frustrated that I can't keep getting past some parts, and I will just take my time and try to play a little bit slower, but that's not how I want to play. But yeah, overall, it's still really cool.
For sure. Because the gameplay you showed me, it looks quite addictive. It reminds me so much of Doom because of how fast-paced it is.
Yeah, dude, it's really, yeah, that's another thing. Like, if you want to compare it to something other fast-paced, yeah, I would say Doom is the sweet spot too.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, if you don't have anything, if nothing else popped into your head interesting, we could hop straight into some news.
No, I'm good. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right. Usually we break it down from movies, TV shows, then end it off with some video games. For movies, or we'll start off with the TV shows that ended off with the movie news. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we got an official look at the Animaniacs TV show that's coming out November 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And no joke, I am so hyped because it seems like they kind of like are like thinking of the way people already think with reboots, like, oh, it's a money grab, just reboot something that was already good just to get more people to watch it, make some money off of it, you know what I mean? Like, they addressed that within like the first 20 seconds of the trailer. And the new art style, it's not that different. You can see that it is kind of different, but it still looks pretty good. But it's pretty much trying to get the Animaniacs crew modernized with today's technology, like touchscreen devices, the internet, dating apps, all the new 2020 stuff. It looks pretty good. I like it. I can't wait for it to come out. I think there's like 15 new episodes coming to Hulu. It's a Hulu exclusive. So if you don't got that Hulu and you're dying to watch the show, I say definitely check it out. I think HBO Max has the original Animaniacs show. I'm not sure. Maybe Hulu does. I don't really know. But yeah. I do want to rewatch all the old ones before the new one pops out.
You know, and you know how you said that the trailer of Animaniacs, like it tries to show us like what it's like for them to be like in today's world, you know, modern world of technology and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of the remake. Well, not a remake, but the trailer of Rocko's Modern Life. Yeah, the new movie that they came out with. Yeah, it was a movie, right, on Netflix. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, where it's like up to date, you know, modern life, you know. Yeah. So it's something similar to that, right? That same concept idea.
Yeah, but But I don't know what they did. Like, I think I would have to watch the last episode to maybe understand what happened to them. Or maybe they just got locked back up in the water tower. Who knows? But in Rocko's Modern Life, I know that him, the dog, and his homie, the fat guy, they went to outer space and then they finally came back home. And then it was just all different. So it could be different. But pretty much, yeah, you're right. The same concept of like a time skip, you know? But... Sure. Other than that, Animaniacs coming back November 20th. I'm super excited. I'm definitely going to watch day one. Oh, speaking of this, I just remembered that I've been binge watching The Mandalorian, recatching back up because I never finished it. I've kind of fell off of it just because of work. But now I'm home and I just never stopped to actually watch it. So I'm caught back up where I left off pretty much 3 episodes in. And I forgot to put in the notes, but Mandalorian Season 2 comes out this Friday, October 30th. So maybe after the launch of Mandalorian Season 2, this episode will be out. So definitely go check it out if you haven't. But other than that, other news, we got Netflix is making a live action Assassin's Creed TV show. What do you think about that?
I heard, you know, it has potential. You know, this is Netflix. You know, that we're talking about. Netflix has come out with a lot of original, you know, films that are pretty good. Well, this isn't an original film, but you know, they've made some great films. I think it'll live up to, you know, my expectations of being, you know, a good film. It's gonna have a lot of stealth for sure. Almost like what stealth movie have I watched? Like what Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible,
There
something
we go.
like
Yeah.
that. You know, but you know, in ancient times, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, would I watch it? Like honestly, I've never really played Assassin's Creed. The only Assassin's Creed game I played was Brotherhood. When you let me borrow the game back in freshman year of high school.
Yep.
But yeah, like that's pretty cool though. I definitely like to see like some highlights or trailers of it on YouTube once they show trailers, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I've always been like, I wouldn't say like a diehard Assassin's Creed fan or anything, but yeah, to watch the TV show is pretty interesting. I'll see how it goes. I really hope. I don't know. With Assassin's Creed, one thing that always bugged me was the technology of them going into like a body suit and then going into the past and exploring that era of the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just wish they would kill that aspect, because it seems like I haven't played an Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I played a little bit of Origins and a little bit of Odyssey, but I'm really excited for Valhalla. So I would like to definitely play that. I'm definitely going to pick that up for PS5. But to see that they're making a TV show out of it, we'll see how it differentiates. I don't know the right fucking word for it, but yeah, there we go. See what's different about it from the TV show and the video games, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask if Netflix is getting a lot of video game, like TV shows, movies. Like, what do you think? What's gonna be the next video game Netflix is gonna do? They already have The Witcher. They're making Resident Evil. They've done Castlevania animated, and now we are getting
live action
Assassin's Creed. Yeah. What do you think's next?
I'd like to see maybe like Doom. That'd be fucking badass. We've already had a Doom film with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but I mean that movie's like old, you know, and it wasn't really good. And I know there was another Doom, a live action film Doom, that came out I think last year or 2018. I'm not sure, but even that one was pretty trash from what I've heard. But I think a Doom series would be pretty freaking dope, or like Mario series too, you know. Not animated, not live action, but animated, you know.
That would be pretty neat, huh? Animated Mario series, huh?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, for me, if anything, maybe Dead Space.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Because I know Netflix is known for all their horror TV shows like Bly Manor, The Haunting House, blah blah blah. I don't really watch all that stuff. I have been watching Bly Manor a little bit here and there, but I don't know. It doesn't really like grab me. Like, it's cool, but it's not like I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a horror person, but I do love horror video games like Dead Space, PT, like you. Resident Evil is not really scary, but I would consider it horror, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, imagine like a Dead Space TV show. We actually get to finish, like, see more of the lore. God, I can't even remember his name. What's his name? Oscar Isaac? No, David?
No, that's an actor. Isaac Clarke.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Thanks.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I forgot, but I know it's Isaac. Yeah, and it's possible because, you know, with Dead Space, they already have comic books. You know, there's like so much to talk about in that universe of Dead Space. You know, there really is. They've come out with a lot of comic books and entries. Like, they've come out with sequels. You know, and yeah, I think they even came out with an animated shorts. I think they did. But yeah, Netflix can probably pick that up, you know, and it has a lot of potential to be really, really good.
There we go. Isaac Clarke. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Isaac Clarke, yeah.
I had to Google it. Close enough.
Mhm.
But yeah, I was thinking the same thing, or I was just thinking Dead Space would be like it wouldn't surprise me. Imagine, or I don't know why don't they do more Dead Space stuff because the studio shut down, but EA still owns the rights, right?
Yeah, they do. They EA really screwed up Dead Space from what I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard. At least I know the first and second one are really good, but I've heard they bombed it with 3.
Yeah, the EA pressured the studio to make the game more action than horror, so that's what screwed it up. And I already passed the Dead Space 3. It's still good. It's good. It's not bad, but yeah, the horror aspects are pretty much almost gone. It's mostly action, but it's still a good game.
Damn, I still have yet to play Dead Space 3.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I want to play it, but like my heart is like hoping out for a Dead Space trilogy remaster.
Yeah, that too. That's what I was thinking too. You know, thankfully, you know, on the Xbox One X, I have all 3, and it's like pretty much like upscaled to 4K, and it looks sharp as fuck. You know, it looks really good on my TV.
Yeah, I know I think I have all 3 on PC, but not really sure.
I'm sure
Imagine,
you do. Yeah, a lot of games.
Yeah, but yeah, imagine Dead Space, a live action Dead Space TV show. That'd be pretty cool. Instead of a movie, I would want a TV show. Especially to start from beginning to end and everything, how it all started, where fucking Isaac came from, how he got there, to see it just all come to an end. Does Dead Space 3 end, or does it just leave off like a cliff? Not like a cliffhanger, but you know there was supposed to be more.
There was supposed to be more. Yeah, damn, I remember.
Those bastards.
Yeah, there's a cliffhanger. Yeah, there's a cliffhanger. If I remember. Damn, it's been a while since I last played it, but yeah, there is a cliffhanger. But they never made a Dead Space 4.
Those motherfuckers.
For real.
All right, but other than that, lastly on our movies and TV shows list, we got official set pictures of Tom Holland as Nathan Drake from Uncharted. Do you want to take over there, just because I haven't played none of the Uncharted games?
You know, when I first heard Tom Holland portraying as Nathan Drake for the Uncharted movie, I thought it was like kind of a bad idea, just because, you know, Nathan Drake is like 6 feet tall. I think Tom Holland's 5'8". And he really Tom Holland isn't really that muscular to play a Nathan Drake. Like, Nathan Drake wasn't really that muscular, but he had muscles, you know. And with Tom Holland, you know, seeing him play Spider-Man, you see him like he's like pretty thin, you know, like your average dude, you know. But the movie sets, when I saw him, I'm like, oh shit, like he kind of does look like Nathan Drake, you know. The aesthetics, you know, just like the hair, you know, like the way his shirt is, you know, like the half tucked in shirt. It reminded me so much of the Uncharted games, and even the set where he's at, where it's like really like, I don't know, I forgot what it was.
It looks like a ship. At least where the picture he's on.
Yeah. It's like that's what yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's what Uncharted is about, like abandoned ships, you know. He's like looking for treasure. So when I saw that, I'm all like, okay, this has so much potential, honestly. But yeah, as a huge Uncharted fan, I have to say that this looks promising as fuck, you know. And I'm looking at it. I'm looking at Tom Holland's Twitter picture of that movie set, and he's got like over 690,000 likes. That's a lot.
Damn.
For an Uncharted, like for like something that's related to Uncharted, like a post. That's a lot, dude. I didn't realize a lot of people have played Uncharted, but yeah, that's pretty promising. And hopefully, because of his big name, hopefully he can bring more fans into the Uncharted universe, you know. Yeah, but I like it. It looks promising. I think it's pretty good. I've heard people complain about it because of how scrawny he is, but it's cool though.
Yeah, at least from all the complaints that I've heard have just been Tom Holland's pretty much, not like his resume, but just from the stuff he's been in, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have the Nathan Drake look, you know what I mean? And I could have, like, someone that hasn't played it, I understand that, because he definitely looks hella, I mean, he's our age, you know what I mean? He looks hella, I can't say that, hella young to be looking like, I mean, I get it, he's supposed to be young Nathan Drake, you know what I mean? At least from what I've heard. But other than that, when I seen these set photos, I was pretty impressed. I can't. It gets me more excited for how long it's been. I think this movie has been in development since like
2016, 2015, I think. It's been years already.
Yeah, dude, it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, what do you think about Nolan North's praise for Tom Holland?
Oh man, that's like the icing on the cake. You know, I'm sure he's like really proud of himself. Tom, you know, hearing that from Nolan North. You know, I don't know if Tom Holland has ever played Uncharted, but if he has,
he said he has.
Oh, he has. Oh yeah, he has. I'm sure. Yeah, I did hear. Yeah, but I'm sure he was all geeking out. You know, he's like geeking out and stuff. I'm sure he was really happy to hear it from Nolan himself. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, I'm really excited. For sure, this is a film that I'm gonna watch in theaters if the theaters are open in the future. But yeah, that's this film has so much potential, and Sony's behind it. So Sony has some great films on their resume. So yeah, it looks promising. All I can say.
Cool. I was gonna ask. Nolan North posted some pictures from the set. What are those? Have you seen the pictures?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I wanted to ask, what is that medallion? Or like it looks like a key inside a lock, or maybe a sword inside a box, and the book that he posted.
I think that's from the very first game. I think it has to do with his own ancestors. Drake has an ancestor. I know his last name is Drake, but damn, I forgot. His ancestor was an explorer, from what I remember.
So is like Drake, like the last name Drake, meaningful back in the day, from at least from where this from the era that Drake is in?
I forgot, but fuck. I think the game's based on the very first game, because even looking at Tom's clothing, that's from the first Uncharted game. But I haven't really played Uncharted 1. I only played from 2, 3, and 4. You know. But yeah, I'm sure it's from the first Uncharted game.
Okay. Well, I don't have much to say because I'm not an Uncharted enthusiast or whatever. I never played. I played a little bit of the Uncharted series, the first one, but I never beat it. But
the first one is outdated. That's the reason why I didn't really play it at the time, because like the gameplay controls are really I hate to say it, but it's kind of like shitty in a way. Like not shitty, but it's like really bad, really outdated compared to the second and third and fourth gameplay. It's just the mechanics are just really clunky on the first one. But yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't play the first one, because it is pretty clunky in a way.
Well, I know for sure I put in like 5 hours in the first one and I was really digging it. I just got caught up with other stuff and I never really went back to it, you know. But I do plan on going back and finishing it, at least when PS5 comes out, because they pretty much gave away every single Uncharted game for free with PlayStation Plus. They gave out the Uncharted collection and they gave away Uncharted 4. So I have all of them. So I pretty much be ready when PS5 drops, you know. For sure, I'm downloading that. Other than that, I think the last movies and TV shows news that I have, I don't even put in the notes, but Oscar Isaac is rumored to play Moon Knight in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that's pretty neat. I don't know much about. Yeah.
Is he a villain or is he a good superhero?
He's like Deadpool.
Anti-hero?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least from what I remember. I'm not really sure. I'm not a Moon Knight fanatic, so I can't really confirm or deny, you know? That's pretty much just my initial thought. But I thought I'd throw that out there. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's funny, because that's Marvel, right? That's a Marvel character?
Yes.
And didn't... Oh wait, my bad. I was confusing X-Men for DC, but X-Men's part of Marvel. Because I know Oscar Isaac played one of the big villains from X-Men.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, yeah. That was him. Oscar played Apocalypse in X-Men. So he's playing another character for Marvel, you know? That's pretty interesting. Well, I mean, it was by Fox, you know. At the time, X-Men was owned by Fox. But now, you know, since they're merged, you know, it's as if he's being hired again by Marvel, you know, to play a superhero.
Yeah. But that's pretty much all the movies and TV show news that I wrote down. Did you have any news that you wanted to share, or maybe I left something out that you caught?
Not really. No, I'm good.
All right, so we'll move into some video games. So first off, we have a new Star Wars VR game that's coming out on November 19th. It's called Star Wars: A Tales from Galaxy's Edge. It's an Oculus exclusive. It's pretty much, it kind of reminds, well, it reminds me a lot of Disneyland's Galaxy Edge, because you pretty much get the Katina bar, I think it's the Millennium Falcon was outside. I don't remember the trailer, but it's kind of like as if you're just walking around Disneyland. It's not like a Disneyland experience. It's a completely different game. Inside the bar, there's two characters. One is the bartender, which you run missions for, like gathering like food materials, I guess, for him to make food at the restaurant and bars. And he could trade you to upgrade your equipment. And there's like a droid maker that's there too. You run quests for him. You give him parts. He gives you. It's vice versa. You know what I mean? It looks really interesting for a VR game. Depending on the price, I might pick it up, but who knows? But I thought it was pretty neat. See more Star Wars VR games, you know?
Yeah. It looks good, you know? For a VR game, it looks... visually, it looks really good. For me, you know, I don't have an Oculus Rift, so I don't think I'd be able to play this game, but it looks really good. It's good to see, you know, Star Wars games in VR, you know? Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I just wanted to share that little thing as a Star Wars fan, you know, threw that in the notes. Secondly, we have Little Nightmares 2. Latest trailer was shown off. I was going to ask for your opinion, but you didn't watch it because you don't want no spoils, which is totally understandable.
I did watch half of it. I pretty much watched all of it in a way, but I did skip through it just because I didn't want to get spoiled by the new monsters that they're introducing. I want to go in just, you know, blind, you know, and have the monsters surprise me. But I did see some of the monster designs, and damn, they look so freaking creepy, dude. They look really creepy, and this one seems darker too. And even in some people in the comment section of the trailer on YouTube, they agree that it seems darker, you know, and that's pretty good, you know, because that's Little Nightmares too. I mean, that's why it has the word nightmares in it in the title, you know. So it's good to have a darker Little Nightmares game. But yeah, I'm digging the background environment, you know, design. It looks so fucking good, dude. This is day one for me.
That's awesome. That's good to hear. Pretty much I wrote it down. I still haven't played Little Nightmares 1. I was literally going to start it last night, but I think I started playing something else. I don't remember. Or I think I went to sleep. I can't really remember. But one thing I wanted to share was that they showed off. They have a pretty much like a collector's edition, but they're calling it their Stay Tuned edition. It comes with the full game, steelbook, CD soundtrack, stickers, a themed TV box, and a mono and 6 diorama, and the art book. So the themed TV box is kind of like the image of the two characters. One is pulling one out of the TV. That's what it looks like on the themed TV box. And the mono and 6 diorama, I assume that's what the main characters are called, mono and 6. And the diorama is the image of them pulling one another out of the TV. So that looked pretty cool. And and for all that, you get it for $50 for Xbox and PS4. But the Switch edition is $60. And the regular game is $30 for Xbox and PS4 and $40 for Switch physical.
Well, that sucks for the Switch, you know?
I mean, it's Nintendo, but I was going to say it's only that $10 extra just because you're paying the $10 extra for a cartridge game based on a disc game.
That sucks, though. I wonder if for digitally, if they'll have it, you know, for 30 instead of 40, but physical, it's an extra $10, you know?
Yeah, I wonder the same now that you say that.
Well, that's kind of a con for Switch, you know, for Nintendo to make cartridges, you know. But,
yeah. I mean, I would like a game that I know that's not going to get scratched and I could just keep playing it forever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I feel like that's the only upside to paying that extra $10. You know, it's not going to scratch. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Even Blu-ray discs, they're hard to scratch, honestly.
Yeah.
They really are, compared to DVDs, CD-ROMs or whatever you would call it. But yeah,
But
that's
I was
pretty cool
gonna
though.
I was gonna ask, would you pick that up? Are you gonna pick up that Stay Tuned edition?
Probably the regular base, because like I said, I love Little Nightmares, but I mean, I've never ordered like a collector's edition or any edition. I just normally get the base, the base game. I already have enough figurines, in my room. Like I don't think I have enough space to like put it around there.
Mm-hmm. Do you see the
But,
picture I sent you?
Yeah. So yeah, I'd probably just get the base game, honestly, just for the experience. It's no different from the other exclusive editions. It's still the same old game. So I'm definitely going for the regular price.
Nice. Are you getting it for Xbox or Switch?
Xbox. Yeah, I would love to get it for the PS5 since it will be coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not gonna happen. It's gonna come out later on. But I'm most likely gonna get it for the Xbox One.
Just to play day one, right?
Yeah, just to play day one. Oh yeah, definitely. When is it coming out? Is it coming out in February?
Yeah, next year, February, I believe.
Right. Oh, that's cool. Damn, 4 months from now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Other than that, only other video game news that we got is we got some new Scorn gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know much to say about it just because it's hard to tell you the story or the plot of the game. But they Xbox showed off, I believe, like 14 minutes of it running on the Series X. Mm-hmm. And no joke, dude, I cannot wait for this game to come out. I have been waiting for this game. I've been waiting for this game for like almost 5 years. I've kickstarted it like from the very beginning, before they even got the Xbox collab where they're helping them out develop the game and everything, or they bought the studio or some shit. Like I've known about this game for a long time, and just to see that much footage, like I'm so excited for it. I was thinking, like, is this the Dead Space killer? You know what I mean? For how like weird and just disturbing these creatures are and the guns you have. But honestly, this isn't really the Dead Space killer. It's literally its own thing. I can't even compare it to anything else. Like it's just so fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
But they showed off like 6 new weapons. It's weird because you kind of just use the same clip, and the front of your gun is hot swappable. Like there's one that could be a one shot or a shotgun burst, or sometimes even a gun plug is what I'm calling it. Pretty much what the gun plug does is that you can aim it at an enemy and shoot it at their head, and it just expands. It doesn't like expand to the point where it rips their head off their body or anything. It just goes inside their head and then the enemy dies. It's fucking weird. And as you use that same gun plug to open up doors or unlock keys and stuff, it's pretty cool. I really like that idea of hot swappable, because you're just having the same handle, you're just swapping the front of the gun, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's not like Doom where you have the hot swappable guns with that circle wheel where you go from pistol to the shotgun to the combat shotgun to the BFG. Like they're all completely different guns. But when you look at the gameplay, literally the only thing you see him swap is the front part of the gun, and you use the trigger for the entire time. It's really fucking cool.
This game looks so fucking good. It's creepy,
dude.
Like, designs, they remind me of Silent Hill in a way, just because like the monsters are all just figured and stuff.
Yeah, they're all skin-like creatures.
And the environment's so good. It reminds me of like Alien.
Yeah.
It also reminds me of like Dead Space in a way. But the thing is, like, the environment seems so organic. It's not like metallic. Maybe it's like bone, I don't know, but it looks so fleshy in a way, mixed with metal, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks really good. And this is like a Microsoft exclusive, I'd probably get the Series X, just for this game. I know it's coming out for PC, but I mean, oh my god, I just don't like gaming on my PC. I just don't. But we'll see though. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. When did I Kickstarter this? Dang, I don't remember, but I know for sure that I Kickstarted it like the day it went up. I'm trying to find like their latest update. Let me see. Okay, not since 2016. I've Kickstarted it since 2017. And honestly, usually Kickstarter, or at least from all the events I Kickstarted, they would give out a bunch of updates, and they barely have 20 updates. So for sure, they're not rushing this. They're taking their sweet time notifying everyone, and everyone's just patiently waiting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, the game just looks weirdly interesting. I think it looks fantastic. I can't wait for it to finally come out. Sadly, thinking about how long it's taken for this game to actually release, it has a release window of 2021. I feel like it's going to be a short experience. And looking at the Kickstarter now, it says part 1 of 2. So for sure, we expect a sequel and everything. But I really hope it's not like short. I really hope I could play like at least like 20 hours of the game, you know? Because I mean, it depends on the story, how long I would want it, but just for how interesting this thing looks and for how long I've waited for this game, hopefully it's not short, you know?
Yeah.
I understand maybe it's a small studio. They take their time. There's not a lot of people working on the game. That's why it's taking so long. But I don't know. I feel like I've waited long enough where I hope it's not like super short. You know what I mean? I just don't want it short. And hopefully it does good where the second part comes out sooner than this first part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully, you know, they'll hire more developers. You know, they'll have like a company will invest in them, and yeah, they'll be able to hire more developers, and it'll be a quicker process for them to release a sequel or like DLC, you know?
Yeah, at least I assume that's what Xbox is going to do. If this game does good, Xbox is going to give them dev employees and they get this game cranked out, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. Scorned gameplay. I say definitely check it out if you're interested in some Silent Hill, Dead Space-esque like games, you know? Like something weird if you're into that, you know? You're into weird shit like me and Mike. But other than that, we got some other news. Speaking of games taking forever, Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed for the 4th time. Could you believe it?
4th time, yeah. Not by a lot, you know, by what, 21 days?
Yes, 21 days. What do you think about that? Wait. First of all, before you answer that, are you playing Cyberpunk 2077?
No. I already have like many games that I want to play on the PS5.
Okay.
But I mean, that sucks for people because like, you know, for the 4th time, you know, like a lot of people are just tired of delays, you know, and it was supposed to come out the same week as the next gen consoles, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. 21 days. I'm sure they can wait it out, you know. But it's just that I just feel like I wouldn't call it unprofessional on their part. I just feel like, you know, if you're gonna delay your game for the 4th time, at least try to make sure that like, I don't know, just for the for a studio to delay it or a publisher to delay it 4 times, you know, a game for the 4th time. Like I just feel like they're probably doing something wrong. Or I know we're like in a pandemic, and I know they explain why, because they're pretty much working from home. But I mean, you just don't give out a release date and then all of a sudden just switch it up within like the last minute, you know? Just put pending, you know, date pending, you know, instead of keeping people's hopes up. But it's just 21 days, you know, I'm not really complaining. But I'm sure, you know, like huge fans of you know, Cyberpunk stuff are pretty much like mad right now because the game's being delayed. But I think it's pretty good because I think it's a really good idea in a way, because like the developers are working from home, so it's understandable.
Yeah, so pretty much they sent out a message on Twitter saying, "Hey everyone, today we decided to move the release date of Cyberpunk 2077 by 21 days. The new release date is December 10th. Most likely, there are many emotions and questions in your heads, so first and foremost, please accept our humble apologies. The biggest challenge for us right now is shipping the game on current gen, next gen, and PC at the same time, which requires us to prepare and test 9 versions of it: Xbox One, the X, compatibility on the Series, PS4, Pro, compatibility on PS5, PC, and Stadia. While we're working from home, since Cyberpunk 2077 evolved towards almost being a next-gen title somewhere along the way, we need to make sure everything works well and every version runs smoothly. We're aware it might seem unrealistic when someone says that 21 days can make any difference in such a massive and complex game, but they really do. Some of you might be also wondering what these words mean in the light of us saying we achieved Gold Master some time ago. Passing certification, or going gold, means the game is ready, can be completed, and has all content in it. But it doesn't mean we stop working on it and raising the quality bar. On the contrary, this is the time where many improvements are being made, which will be then distributed via a day 0 patch. This is the time period we undercalculated. We feel we have an amazing game on our hands, and we are willing to make every decision, even the hardest ones, if it ultimately leads you getting a video game you'll fall in love with. Yours truly, CD Projekt Red. To know the reason why it's getting delayed is because they can't deliver it on every single type of console day one. It's kind of, it's understandable, but it's kind of upsetting. It's like, why not just release it for current gen consoles? Now that I think about it, it's not going to work. I was going to say, why not release it for current stuff and then have a later date for these next gen stuff like PS5, this series, and Stadia. Who the fuck is going to be playing CD Projekt Red on, Cyberpunk 2077 on Google Stadia, really?
Yeah.
I want to know the majority of people that are actually going to do that. If it's over 10,000 people, then okay, that's understandable. That's a lot of people, you know what I mean? But if it's 5, do you really need to get it for Stadia, Unless they have a contract with Google Stadia saying, yes, it will come out launch day with everyone else, then I understand that too. But if there's no contract and there's only 5 people wanting it, I'm pretty sure those 5 people can wait. Or I'm pretty sure if those 5 people are dying to play Cyberpunk and they know about Google Stadia, I'm pretty sure they have another console at home to play it on. Regardless, you know what I mean? But video game delays, yeah, they're good because I don't want to play a broken game if it has this much hype. I would rather have a perfect game than a broken game any day, even if it involves delays. We've always said this before, right? But just to know that it's been delayed for the 4th time is kind of upsetting because it's like they're playing with us. It's not like they're doing it on purpose, but it's like, damn, after the first time it got delayed, I feel like they should have just said coming 2020. You know what I mean? Instead of giving us a date, and now we're at the final date. Who knows if this is going to be the last one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally, there's a thread on Twitter of someone tweeting them yesterday, October 26th, saying, "Hi, before I book the 19th off work tomorrow, can I have a full confirmation the game is going to come out today? No take backsies." And they replied saying, "Full confirmation." Today is October 27th, and they delayed it right after sending that tweet a day later.
Damn.
So I could imagine how pissed people are, knowing that, knowing that other people that have work and they can't take time off, they have to always schedule time off to do stuff. You know what I mean? You can't just you just can't call in sick or whatever. And they're calling off for this specific day just to play Cyberpunk. And I can only imagine telling your boss yeah, I got to take this weekend off because of this, but to actually play Cyberpunk. And then the following weekend, the week comes up yeah, I'm not actually doing it that week. I'm doing it this week. You know what I mean? That's an awkward situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Damn,
other than
for that one dude that took the day off.
Yeah, definitely. It sucks. It sucks for a lot of people that are doing that,
Yeah, but why would you do that? I understand you're hyped for it, but for a game, for a console, I understand, but for a game,
I did that for God of War.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I took I told them, I was God of War came out, I think Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day, was it? No, it was 420, right?
Yeah, 420.
Yeah, so the week for 420, I told them, yes, I want to go home this week, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, the earliest we could do is like 424. And I was like, all right, that's cool with me. And I fucking took the week off just to play God of War.
Oh my God.
And then,
oh, that's cool. Yeah.
like I've done that, you know what I mean? But just to know, I don't know, it's kind of hard. It's upsetting for those people that did take that time off or requested it, and now they're gotta switch it all over the place just to play the game, you know? It's weird, you know? It's weird to be mad, but I'm trying not to be. I mean, I'm not really upset because on the other hand, there are plenty of games coming out in November that it would have just stacked up upon. I'm pretty sure if it didn't get delayed, I would not have gotten to it. Because I have Demon Souls, Sackboy, Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, maybe Watch Dogs Legion. I'm not sure. Yeah, Call of Duty too. I mean, Call of Duty is more multiplayer, so I could turn that on and off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, Cyberpunk got delayed for the 4th time. It's pretty upsetting, but pretty upsetting that people were hyped for it and they're not getting it for the time they requested time off too. But now, hey, now there's more stuff for us to play in November because this game got pushed to December 10th. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And to think about it, another good thing about it too, that it's being pushed to December 10th, that's Christmas vacation. You know what I mean? A lot of people save up their vacation days just to have more time off in December. Like, hey, that's probably like what, 14 days before Christmas Eve. You'll have Christmas break to play Cyberpunk, and it hasn't even been out for that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's an upside to that if you have Christmas break from work.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought to mention that news was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. That sucks, but I mean, hey, you know, they gotta do what they gotta do. Pandemic, you know, it's the perfect excuse, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Like we talked about, did COVID-19 save E3 from dying? You know what I mean? Like I always think about that. Like, damn, like we didn't get E3 this year, but I mean, I really enjoyed what was going on this year besides E3.
Yeah, because Sony would already. Sony had already planned that they were gonna show anything, you know, at E3, and then COVID happened, and now, you know, just it didn't happen, you know. But because either way, I wasn't really gonna watch E3 if Sony wasn't gonna show their games, you know. Mm-hmm. And then and that they never did E3, you know. They did the deal with IGN, I think, that collab. It was
the Summer Game Fest.
Yeah. So yeah, either way, like what I say, it's COVID saved E3. I don't know, just never know. But Sony definitely has a huge part of E3, that's for sure. Well, for me, you know. But yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, it's. I feel like it's kind of more upsetting too, just because they've been dropping a lot of Cyberpunk gameplay information, like having those midnight city shows. I forgot what they're called, but I haven't been keeping up with it just because I've already seen enough. I'm hooked. I don't want to see any more. I'm just waiting for the game to come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Could you imagine once Cyberpunk comes out and it turns out to be like meh, you know? Turns out to be like mediocre in a way.
That'll be crazy. That'll be Keanu Reeves' first bad review in a couple of years.
Yeah, that'll be funny, dude. You know, all these people that are like, you know, bitching about the delay and only for them to be disappointed. That would suck, you know. Hopefully that's not the case, but that would suck, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I doubt it. They've been working on this game for a while, so.
Yeah. And this is, you know, the people behind Witcher, so it's definitely got to be a good game.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait. But yeah, let's move on to some other news. We got about like 3 more things to talk about. So other than that, reviewers have finally got their hands on PS5 units. They've had already unboxed everything from the console all the way to the accessories. Have you seen any unboxing videos?
Yeah, I have already. I have.
Okay, same here. So what do you think? Pretty much they've unboxed the PS5 console, controller, charging station for the controllers, webcam, and the headset. What do you think?
Dude, the PS5 looks good, but that shit looks huge. It looks big.
Hey,
they,
wait.
compared it, yeah. I did a comparison with the Xbox One X, and I'm like, damn, like that shit is big, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll fit like in my console, you know? Where
Oh yeah, your entertainment stand.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, have you seen a review where someone got the digital edition?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither. I literally thought of that because I know you're getting the digital edition. I was like, because I watched like 5 unboxings, and they're all physical.
Well, I mean, there really isn't much of a difference, except for not having the bump on the side, where the disc ROM is.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting though, because I know it's pretty big, and I'm sure I have space. I'll just take out the PS3 because I don't even play the PS3.
Or you can wall mount your TV.
Oh yeah, that's true. I've been wanting to, but damn, dude, like that shit's huge,
Dude, I'll help you. It's easy to wall mount the TV. I got you.
For sure.
If you're really down to do it, I'd be down to help you.
Yeah, honestly, I've been wanting to, but the thing is, like, the cable management. It's just, the HDMI, like, all the cables connected to the TV, like, it's gonna look weird just hanging up there, hanging against the wall,
Nah, dude, get the cable square I got. You remember, like, those little square things that hide the cables?
Yeah.
I got extras of those too, so if you like, I just bought a box and I only needed one. So if you need some, I got you.
For sure.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it for sure. That's something I've been wanting to do.
Yeah, definitely, because I've been wanting to. I gotta finish on my wall. I would like to finish on my wall before the PS5 comes out. I'm gonna help my dad finish the kitchen tomorrow, so I got a lot of shit to do before PS5 comes out. We got about like 2 more weeks,
Yeah.
2 weeks, bro. Oh my god. So close.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
But yeah, let's hop back into it. We're getting off track. The reviewers got unboxed the PS5. That's pretty much all they could talk about or show the content of inside the boxes. Pretty much, they can't say what they've been playing or like how they've been doing it or how it feels or like temperature. They can't get too much into spec. You know what I mean? Just pretty much show you what's in the box. But yeah, the PS5 does look huge. For your setup, you say you're gonna keep it laying down, right?
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I would like to have mine vertical, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm definitely have it laying down just because it doesn't have that bump where the physical one has. It's all like all flat, which is what I want, But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not really too happy about the design. I don't think it's a good design, but honestly, like I'm still gonna use it to play, games. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, what about did you see the link I sent you?
Oh yeah, through text. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. So supposedly there's already a company called the PlayStation 5. So pretty much they make the plates, because on the PlayStation 5, you will be able to access removing those white panels. He already has like a 3D model of different types of plates you can replace it with. He has red, blue, green camo, graphite. Oh no, not graphite. Black matte and chrome, like chrome gray. And he's charging $40. I don't know. No one knows because no one has them in hand already, but he's selling them through a 3D model sketch. So it's kind of like some people get like, say iPhone, like, because they just released a new iPhone, they show off the specs, the sizes, the screen size and everything. So case makers get those model specs and make cases ahead of time before the phone comes out. So you don't really know until the actual thing comes out of how well it's going to be. But if you're interested in that thing is called PlayStation 5. I thought that was interesting. I wanted to pick one up, but someone was saying that the PlayStation 5 isn't really white. It's like a gray white, like the original PS1.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting to see. I can't wait to see that thing in person,
Yeah. It's better to get the console in hand first
before buying those accessories.
That plate, that side plate for the console, because you don't want to be disappointed and be like, oh, I fucked up,
Yeah, definitely. But I thought it was interesting, pretty cool to see someone already doing stuff like that,
Mhm.
I can only imagine if Sony were to make official plates. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like imagine no more collector edition consoles. It's just replace the plate. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that'd be pretty neat. I know the 2DS and 3DS did something like that with the shell. So it'd be really cool if Sony integrated something like that. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Like imagine they came out with like I think Uncharted is just done, right? The way 4 ends. Or would you say there would be another one?
I don't think there will be any new ones. Not anytime soon. Maybe a spin-off, but like direct sequel, I don't think so.
Okay, or say this. God of War Ragnarok. Imagine they just come out with a God of War themed PlayStation plate. You know what I mean? Like that'd be really cool. And you can only get it on the Sony store.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like that's easy money, you know what I mean? Like why wouldn't they do that? But other than that, yeah, so what else did they unbox? They unboxed the controller. Just a heads up, the controller does not come with a cable charger.
What?
Yes, the controller does not come with a spare cable charger.
So how do you charge it?
You would have to go out and go buy your own USB-C cable.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Sucks. I mean, if we're paying $500 or like $400, like
no. The console that comes with the console, it comes with a charger for the controller. Just the controller separate. If you were to buy the controller separate, it does not come with one.
Okay. Whoops. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you have the one that it comes with the console. So if you were to buy like, oh, my controller broke, I gotta go buy a new one. You know what I mean? Like, there you have to buy a cable if you rip your other one, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I mean that makes sense. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I would say USB-C cables are pretty common nowadays. You know what I mean? With all these new Androids and stuff.
Yeah. I still use a old school USB for my Android phone.
Yeah, your micro USB.
Yeah, but I already have a couple USB-C's cables, but yeah, it's that makes sense though. Like for a new console, like of course you're gonna have to include the cable, but for a new controller, they don't really have to, because I mean, if you're buying a new controller, then chances are that you're gonna have the cable that came with the console. You know what I mean? To
True.
But yeah, that makes sense. I was over here getting on like, what the fuck?
Like, how are you supposed to charge it? Yeah, so just a heads up for anyone buying a spare controller thinking you're gonna get an extra cable. You're not. So, I mean, then again, they do have the charging station, so maybe because of that reason that they're showing off their official lineup for a charging station, you know? That's why they're not gonna put a cable in there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Webcam is just a webcam, records 1080p. The headset looks crazy though. It looks really different. Those ear cups look huge, and the leather on it feels like it's gonna make my head hot. But they say it's really comfortable, and I can't wait to peep that. Definitely can't wait, dude.
Yeah. I'll just stick to the to my earphones, you know, from eBay.
I was gonna say, yeah, all the accessories come out this Friday, dude.
Oh shit, yeah.
So 3 days, I'll be able to pick up my controller up, my headset, and my charging stand. So I'm pretty excited.
Sure. Yeah. Did you pre-order at Best Buy or GameStop?
GameStop.
Okay.
I just paid that off a couple of days ago too, so I'm pretty hyped. I can't wait. Like I get to actually have the controller in hand, and supposedly you could already use the PS5 on PC and everything.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I can't wait. Yeah, other than that, I guess we'll hop into the last news. Pretty much just Xbox news. There was one little note. Xbox, where is it? Phil Spencer hinted at making Xbox xCloud streaming stick. Kind of like a Roku stick where you plug it into your TV and you get access to like apps like Netflix, Hulu, if your TV is not a smart TV. You know what I mean? So just imagine just a tiny little stick that you could play Xbox games on. you won't need a console. All you would need is just internet. What do you think
shit.
about that idea?
That's pretty cool, you know? You
Like,
definitely need a strong internet connection for that, right?
I would assume so, but everyone that talks about xCloud says it's literally the best streaming service out there right now.
I've heard that too. I've heard of that. And I wouldn't be surprised because this is Microsoft. Like, these guys are like fucking god engineers, you know, like of creating, you know, tech, stuff like that. But yeah, I've heard about that too. xCloud is pretty good. I don't think I've ever used it. Maybe I have on PC, but not that I'm aware of. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It has potential.
Yeah, even so, like, just imagine like an Xbox streaming stick, $20, and then you pay for the Xbox xCloud service or whatever, which is another $20. So I guess you would say $40 for the first time, and then $20 continuously. You won't need to pay the $500 or even $250 to just play Xbox games, because then there's Game Pass. You know what I mean? So you're just streaming the entire thing for $20 practically, and all you would need is just an Xbox controller and Wi-Fi. And you won't even need something like a console plugging up like an extra port or being on your entertainment stand. Is just all in one streaming stick. You know what I mean? It's not confirmed that this is happening. It's just a thought. Like, imagine how cool that would be, you know?
That'd be pretty cool. I like it.
But yeah. We'll talk about the biggest Xbox news we got this week. They showed off a walkthrough of the Series X and Series S. Pretty much everything was shown off was on the X, but we assume it's going to come to the Series S. First off, they showed off some dynamic backgrounds exclusive to the Series lineup. They say that because Xbox One owners will get the same home screen update, but you won't be able to get the dynamic backgrounds when the background moves in the background theme. I don't know. Did you watch the walkthrough?
Yeah, I watched it already. I watched it. It's no different from the theme that the Xbox One X uses. Honestly,
I was gonna say it's no different from the PlayStation theme that you get when you freaking get your PS3.
Oh yeah, the dynamic theme, the waves. Or whatever.
Instead of it going left to right, it goes from up to down.
Yeah, it's quite similar, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's pretty cool though, dynamic. And you know how you said that they're not gonna put they're not gonna have the dynamic theme on the older Xbox consoles. That makes sense because that also uses up a lot of memory in the background, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks pretty much the same as the One X, and I don't have a problem with that because the One X UI is so smooth to use. Like, I really enjoy using the UI on the One X.
Ever since, I don't know, Xbox has been always laggy for me, honestly, even on my One X. But that was like a long time ago, so I can't really say how it is now.
They've changed it. They've changed it a couple times the past 2 years.
Okay. But yeah, what else did they show off? Another thing that they showed off was Quick Resume. They showed off how easy it is to play multiple games from your library. So pretty much, if you don't know what Quick Resume is, you pretty much can hop into game to game without like killing the app. Usually when you want to play one game and you hop into another, you have to kill the app. You have to save your game, kill the app, then boot up the other one and play that one. You know what I mean? But in this case, they were showing off they didn't show this off, for example. I'm just like saying in theory, say you are going to play Gears of War 5 and you just get home with your new series console. Okay. You want to play some Gears of War 5. You never played Gears of War 5. So you're booting up the story. You're like 4 hours in. All your homies just get home from their series pickup and they're going to play, let's say, 2K11 or 2K11. That's old as fuck. 2K21. Say they're going to ball up and play 2K21 and they're like, yo, we need a fifth. Come on in. And then you're like, oh, all right. You just press pause on Gears of War 5, boot up 2K21, play a basketball game, and say like they're going to go play Apex Legends or something and they don't need you or you don't want to play. You can literally press quick resume, or I don't know if it's a button, but I assume you go back to Gears of War 5 and you're right there. Like, you didn't save at all. You're right there at the pause menu and you literally could instantly start playing. So that's pretty cool. I like that idea.
That is cool. Because I play multiple games like that too.
Like, I was thinking I don't know, because they haven't shown this or for any example. Say like in a battle royale, okay? Say like Apex Legends, it's 3 players or it's up to parties of 3, and you die and you can't get revived at all. Like if I die and can't be revived, but my other 2 teammates are playing, and I kind of like, I don't want to watch them play, could I go back to Gears of War 5 while they're still playing, even though I'm dead? Can I go back to Gears of War 5 and continuously play the story mode?
That's interesting. I don't think that has to do anything with Microsoft, but the network of the servers of that particular game, it'll probably kick you out. Maybe, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a multiplayer game versus a story mode game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like when they're about to start a new match, they're like, "Yo, we both died. We're in the lobby. We waiting for you." Like, could you quick resume back into Apex Legends, play the game, and continuously keep doing that? Like, oh, I'm dead. All right, I'm gonna go play Gears. Oh, you guys are done? Okay, I'm back. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's a possibility for series owners.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's pretty interesting.
I mean, we'll see more when the series comes out November 10th.
Yeah.
They showed off how the share button works. It kind of works like a Nintendo Switch screenshot. Pretty much, you press the share button, takes a screenshot of the screen, and you hold the share button and it records it. They didn't say how long it records. I assume you can mess with that in the settings.
Mm-hmm.
But it says also, if you have the Xbox app on your phone, you can save your pictures and recordings directly from your phone, from the phone app to your phone, and post it to any social media of your liking.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And supposedly you're going to be using the Xbox app to set up your console, your series console. So I think with your internet settings, the way how you like your system, you're going to be able to do that all on your phone.
Yeah.
So I thought that was...
Yeah, something like that. It reminds me of Sony has that too for their PS4. How you can choose like the app on your phone and do something, and then switch it up on your PS4, right? You can do that too, right?
I know you could download from your phone, to your main console. Yes,
for sure.
I know something like that, but. Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, like to do it through the app. You know what I mean? And they showed off, one of the last things they showed off was their new Seagate 1 terabyte external hard drive. And supposedly it has the same speeds as the console inside. So you don't have to worry about like which SSD is faster, because the Seagate official Xbox Seagate 1 terabyte is as fast as the console. And they also made clear that a regular external hard drive works on the console, but it won't be as fast as the other ones. Other than that, last thing I like to mention, pretty much throughout the whole presentation, they were just mentioning how fast the console is, and it's pretty fast, but I don't really I don't know. It felt like they were pushing it for how fast it is. Like I don't care how fast it is. I just want to see more of what's
games.
I want to see the games, and I want to see what makes it interesting for me to make me buy this console. Just because it's fast and more powerful isn't gonna make me want to buy it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that's kind of hypocritical because I am planning to get a new GPU because it is faster and stronger. But that's different with PC than a console. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because you have speed and I guess more powerful GPU, CPU, whatever, it's not enough.
Yeah.
I would want something.
Yeah.
I want something game changer. You know what I mean? Honestly, I just got a new phone. I got the 12. I upgraded from the 10 to the 12, and it's a pretty nice upgrade and stuff. But Apple still really didn't do any different, and I'm kind of in a hypocritical stand where I'm tired of getting the same phone over and over again. But I am in this Apple ecosystem where my whole family, my whole friends all have iPhones, so I'm accustomed to iMessage and FaceTime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do want something crazy different, like the LG Wing, for example. Have you seen that phone?
No.
It's freaking crazy. It's kind of like a sidekick. It's just a regular, if your phone is straight, flat, you can flip the screen up and it does like a flip, like a sidekick. And then you have like a vertical and a horizontal screen in the palm of your hands. You know what I mean? It's crazy different and it's unique, you know? I'm tired of this repeatability where they say it's new, but it doesn't really feel new or look anything unique, you know? So, I mean, that's like the Xbox Series X. Yeah, it's powerful and it's faster, but show me something that hasn't been done before. Like, I mean, quick resume. Yeah, that's new. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, that's a pretty neat feature, but I could honestly like care less if I'm not going to be able to play Spider-Man or Demon Souls on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not trying to kick Xbox down with their presentation or anything, but like, I'm just thinking like, if it's new, I want something new. You know what I mean? Not something that's like, all right, that's kind of cool, but show me something that's going to blow my mind new. You know what I mean? And I guess I could say the same thing from the PS5, but all we could take is everyone's word on how good their new controller is. Everyone says that the controller is mind-blowing, and I can't wait to get my hands on it because I'm just so excited for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess that's my only downside to this. Like, it didn't show us anything crazy, but it just felt like they were kicking, like trying to shove down how fast it is down my throat. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I get it. It's fast. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Because it doesn't really matter because Sony's console is much faster, right? Sony has the upper hand because they have the better SSD drive, right?
Supposedly, they don't really know because like they can't. I mean, these reviewers can't give those like specs out. You know what I mean? Or those type of opinions because they're under embargo. But supposedly, Sony does have a faster SSD, but like this Xbox presentation is showing us, they were just constantly mentioning how fast it is. And it is pretty fast, but like I said, it's not something that's not a spec I'm interested in. You know what I mean?
Well, you know how you mentioned like a game changer? Like, I would say that, hopping out of a game and going to a different game and then hopping back into the first game that you played is quite of a game changer, you know? Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I did give props to the quick resume feature. Like, oh yeah, that's neat. Like, I'd never seen that before. You know what I mean? That's really cool. Like, I do wish PlayStation had something like that integrated into it, you know?
I'm sure they will. Because like, it has a fast SSD drive to load up everything like within milliseconds, you know? I'm sure they can do that. I'm sure it's possible. I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see. But like I said, like, for something that's new, I want something that's mind-blowing, unique, that's new. You know what I mean? We're entering a new generation of consoles. There should be plenty of new stuff to show us. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, yes, I for sure could say I am a PlayStation fanboy, but like, just comparing it, because these are the only two consoles that's out right now. I mean, I guess you could include the Switch too, but the Switch is brand new. Like, it is unique as fuck. It's portable. You could plug it into your TV and play like that. You could pop off the Joy-Cons and hand off one to another to play two players. Like, that's unique as fuck. That's mind-blowing to me. You know what I mean? That's the type of technology I've been waiting for when it's something brand new. You know what I mean? Like, that's a great example now that I think about it. Because you just look at the Wii. I mean, the Wii U was kind of like a mimic of the Wii. Just kind of like a HDR version that no one bought. But like, from the Wii U to the Nintendo Switch, now that's mind-blowing. You know what I mean? Like, there's a real big difference. But just looking at the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X, there's not that much of a difference. Like, wow, you guys got a share button, but PS4 already had that, and the same button technique that you guys are using is pretty much the same thing as the Nintendo Switch. Like, we already had that. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing that you're showing me that's unique and cool is quick resume. I wish there was just more to be hyped on this new generation for this console. You know what I mean? Not trying to shit on them, but that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I guess you could say the same thing with the PS5. I mean, the only thing new that they're showing us is, I guess, the controller. That the controller is a major upgrade, and I mean, just from taking from people's thoughts, really, I guess. Like something new. What's something new that's PlayStation doing? That's mind blowing. I guess now that you think about it.
Mind blowing. I mean, I do know that their SSD drive is fast because they showed the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart gameplay where Ratchet is transitioning into a different level universe, and it was just loading up the assets so quickly. I thought that was pretty mind blowing because something like that would be possible on current gen, but you would definitely have a slowdown. It'll probably pause and load up the screen, stuff like that. But for me, watching that live on the PS5, that was pretty mind blowing because yeah, it's just a fast storage memory, and when you have a faster storage memory, like you'll be able to load up the assets, the textures, and everything. And that's what I saw in Ratchet and Clank gameplay when Ratchet was like transitioning into different universes. So I think that was mind blowing. But
yeah,
not sure like what else. Like I have to see it. I have to get my hands on it to check it out to see.
yeah. I guess I'm just trying to pinpoint stuff that's unique, that's new for something new. You know what I mean? If you say it's new, I want it to be brand new. You know what I mean? Not something repeated like iPhones. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that Xbox is falling down the iPhone line. For sure, they're not. I know they're, especially with all the studios that they have, I can only imagine the things that they're going to be implementing from all these developers and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like supposedly the new Xbox controller is smaller than the Xbox One controller.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
not very big, like a marginal notice, but they did mention that the Xbox Series controller is smaller than the Xbox One. So there's that. Yeah, it was a pretty cool presentation. I'm pretty interested to see more. I'll probably wait till someone gets it that I know just to see how it looks, see how it is. You know what I mean? I know I have two homies that have their pre-orders in, Alex and John. So maybe if I could go by their house and check it out, do a little side-by-side comparison. Definitely, I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna hit them up to see if I could see how it is. Go to their house and look at it.
For sure.
That'd be something cool to talk about. But other than that, yeah, I think the last news, I completely forgot about this. Just on a quick note, I guess since we're talking about PlayStation, God of War is getting a PS5 upgrade. Gonna be able to play it in 60 frames per second, using the performance option, and you could transfer your saves, so you could start off where you left off on PS4 and then take it to PS5. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm so glad I held back for the PS5 to play God of War.
You're so lucky, dude. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, dude. I was gonna ask you, do you plan on upgrading your TV? Just because these new gen consoles are coming out?
No, it's a 55-inch 4K TV. It works. It's good. It's good. I'm good.
For sure. Oh no, I was just asking just because I've been watching a lot of videos, like people talking about like I have other Discords I'm in that they're talking about like, oh, what TV should I get since I'm getting the new consoles, or just watching YouTube videos like tech people saying the TV you should get for Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? Just I don't know. I just thought maybe you would upgrade your TV, but I didn't think you were. But I was just thinking like, hey, why not ask him?
That's true. Not really. I just got it 2 years ago. It hasn't failed at me yet. Like it runs smooth as fuck. It's a smart TV, but yeah, it runs good. I don't have any plans of changing it anytime soon. Nice.
What
about you?
I do want to, just because my TV is capped at 60 hertz. I always did want to get the new line of LG OLED, just because it has NVIDIA G-Sync built into it now. And literally, my model is a year behind the model from getting G-Sync on my TV. So I'm like, funny. Fuck. And yeah, I do. If anything, if I could get my bills paid off and everything, I would want to sell my TV. I'd probably sell it for like a G. I bought it for like 20. No, I got it for like 1900.
Shit.
So yeah, I would sell it for like a G. I know Miguel Cifuentes said he'd be down to buy it.
For sure.
So if that time comes, yeah, but I don't see it happening anytime soon, honestly.
Yeah, you're good, dude. That's a good TV for right now.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, pretty hyped for it. Can't wait. Other than that, I think the last thing we got is community questions.
Ooh, let's check it out.
Okay. So pretty much community questions is questions you can ask us in our Discord channel, the local Discord. You can find a link to join the Discord in the description wherever you're listening to this from. So definitely peep it. You can talk to us, hit us up. They're pretty much ask us the questions in the local questions tab. Like Steezeless did, aka Vince, the editor. He says, "What's your favorite go-to meme?"
Favorite go-to meme? Anything that's SpongeBob or Shrek related. I just think they're fucking hilarious. Having growing up watching Shrek and SpongeBob, I just anything that's related to any memes that are related to them, it's just hilarious to me. There's like so many like SpongeBob expressions, facial expressions that they put on in memes. It's just so funny and it fits perfectly. So I would say my favorite memes are SpongeBob or Shrek, either of those.
I don't think I have a favorite go-to meme, but one that always cracks me up is the Spider-Man meme where Black Cat is about to ask him to marry her and she scratches his leg and jacks the bag. I think it's jewels or money or something. And she leaves Spider-Man there on the ground and he's holding his shin and he's like, "Ow, my leg, my feelings."
Oh, I think you shared that once. I think I saw it.
Yeah, that thing is so funny to me every time I look at it. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, or even Uncle Ben, Uncle Ben's breakfast or cereal, something like that, and it reminds Peter Parker of his uncle. Or the Batman memes of his dad, of his parents, being killed. That's fucked up, but those memes are just funny too.
Yeah, they're good memes. There's one with I keep forgetting. What's the mouse's name from Tom and Jerry?
Jerry. Tom and Jerry.
I didn't know what to call it. All right, so there's one with Jerry the mouse. He's reading a book, but the words are upside down, and it says "me" on his forehead, and on the book it says "I'm a dumb bitch" by me.
Oh, I see it. I seen that one before.
Yeah, that one's another funny one that I love. I can't think of like memes that are just like, I don't know. I can name one meme. I wouldn't say it's a meme. I would say it's a trend that I do not find funny at all.
Which one?
When people get a haircut and they get smacked in the back of the head and they say, "I like your cut, G." I did not find that trend funny at all. I just find it so stupid. It's like, I don't know how it's a thing is what I'm trying to say. It's just so plain. Like,
yeah.
Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's weird. I just don't fucking like it. Not that I don't have anything against it. I just don't think it's funny at all.
I've never heard of it. Is it a Twitter thing or what?
It's a TikTok thing.
You have TikTok, dude?
Yeah. Why? Should I delete it? I'm gonna delete it.
Yeah, delete it before. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't use TikTok, but that's pretty weird though. One meme that's related to haircuts is the barber meme with when the barber asks the customer, what you want, fam? And they're like, fuck my shit up, and they put some picture of some random ass fucked up haircut, or give me the school shooter haircut, Yeah, but those are funny. Those are some funny memes.
Oh yeah, like when you're friends with that one quiet kid in class and he texts you, "Don't come to school."
Yeah, we go to school tomorrow. Thanks, fam. And then the other person replies back, "Thanks, fam." Yeah, bro, those are some dark memes, dude.
Those are so good, dude.
I remember like 8 years ago, like back in 2011, 2012, when I would go on Facebook a lot when I was like a sophomore in high school. The memes were a lot different compared to today. They have evolved much darker and funnier, in my opinion. Those I don't know if you remember, but those memes with the faces, like the bitch please face. You remember that? Like some dude laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those are classics. But I look back, I'm all like, damn, like that shit's not that funny. Compared to today's memes. Like today's memes are like just funnier in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Good times though.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to think of other memes, but I can understand. Jokes aren't taken as lightly as they are nowadays, besides from back in the day, because I feel like not that everyone has a voice. Well, everyone does have a voice and an opinion, but like fuck it. Like, damn, some people just can't take a joke, or they just take it too serious. Like, fuck it. It's not that it's annoying. I can understand that your feelings could get hurt. Yeah, but like, if you know it's a joke, why take it to heart?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you go to a comedy stand-up and they say, and they're just talking shit, messing around, and you get offended by that, like, you knew what you're... Yeah, why are you there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if you take things seriously, like, why show up, or why even bother hearing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's, pretty much Twitter in a nutshell, you know? Like, why are you on Twitter? I mean, it's the internet, you know? People are gonna crack jokes about certain stuff that may offend you, you know? Is it bad? Is it wrong morally? Like, yeah, I mean, some people can get out of hand, but I mean, it's still jokes at the end of the day. You probably don't mean it or something, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Like, my favorite comedian is Bill Burr, and no joke, he does not give any fucks. Like,
yeah, I've heard of Bill Burr.
Yeah, dude, he's one of my favorites. Fuck, dude. I wanted to see him live this year, but due to the pandemic, I wasn't able to. But yeah, he doesn't fucking care about the rules. I mean, I'm pretty sure he holds back on some aspects, but for sure he doesn't hold back at some points. But overall, yeah, that's it for memes. I got one last question, but from the homie Light. He didn't send it into the right Discord. He just DM'd me because he was like, "Where do I send the questions in?" And I was like, "Post it in Discord." And he just DM'd it instead of posting it in the Discord. But he says, "Ask why your friend, why he doesn't promote the podcast." Mike, why don't you promote the podcast? No, well, first of all, I know Mike is like, at least he's big on Twitter, and he has 2 Instagram accounts. Okay. But I like, not that like I never asked you personally to promote the podcast, because I would like for it to grow like naturally. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to use like your fan base like to bring listeners in, but he
I don't really post a lot, dude. You already know, dude. I don't really post a lot on my social media, Twitter, like, and Instagram. I don't really post a lot at all. Like, and I'm stupid. I think I think we've had a talk that I think I've had this talk with you that I should be posting a lot more on Twitter and on Instagram. I just don't really post. I don't know, and it's something that I should be changing though. But yeah, I just don't really post a lot, dude. Honestly, like, I don't know. Never really thought of it, honestly. Like, I just don't post anything. Like, not even like work in progress pics, you know, on my Instagram stories. I just don't do anything with it. Once I'm finished with like the final, like, you know, art thing, like, I'll post it. But yeah, like, it's just that I don't really use it, honestly. Like, you can look at my last post on Twitter, you'll see that it's been a month. But yeah, I just don't really post a lot, and that's something I should be changing though. Should.
Well, there you have it, Light.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't post a lot, dude. But yeah, it's definitely something I'm gonna change. It's definitely.
But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like I said before, like, I would never like use your fan base as an advantage to get more listeners. You know.
Dude, no, trust me. I just don't use it at all. Like, I it's something I've been telling, like, I've been told before, like, hey, you know, like, you should be like promoting your stuff or your friends' stuff, you know, too. But I'm like, damn, like, I don't really post a lot. Like, for me to I need to post more content, and then like post more stuff on my stories of like stuff that I'm interested in or stuff that I do, you know. But it's just, I'm not really a huge social media person.
Yeah, really true.
But yeah, it's something I have to get out of my comfort zone, because I'd love to post on, like, on Instagram. I have a lot of followers. Like, I'd love to post like what I do with you, you know, like what I do outside, you know, or like what I'm doing when I head out with friends, you know. But I don't see myself like a social media person, you know. I just don't want people to see what I do, you know.
Or like what fucking famous Instagram people call themselves, public figure.
Nah, yeah, I've heard of that, but
That term, yeah.
it's something that I'm gonna change, definitely. I'll definitely be posting like more of what I do, you know. But it's just that like, yeah, just
For sure. Just seems like something like you want to
I'm not
grow
really a
into.
social media person, like at all.
For sure. But yeah, thanks guys for writing in those questions. So as we've been doing for the past couple of episodes, do you have the countdown till PS5 launches?
Let's see. It's 13 days.
No way. No, it's not less than 2 weeks.
Let's see. Oh no. Like 16 days.
Let's see. Did you Google it?
No, I didn't Google it.
Damn, you are so close. 15 days and an hour left.
Oh fuck. Nah,
So
I
pretty-
just did the math.
Pretty much 14 days if you really think about it, because it's Wednesday night release or whatever's.
Mhm.
Damn, dude. I cannot wait.
Me too.
Oh, man. I could only imagine the day. Dude, I want to get if anything, I want to get a picture of all our PS5s and PS5 accessories and take a picture of it. Like me, you, and my brother.
Yeah, I'm fucking down for it.
That'd be cool. At least like in the car or something.
Yeah. Is it when it's on Wednesday night, right? Or Thursday night?
Hopefully, at least we assume GameStop and Best Buy are doing midnight release. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that would be Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, or maybe, I don't know, with the pandemic still going on, like who knows how the scheduling will be. Like, all right, well, pretty much like, well, I want to save this for like the end of the podcast, but pretty much that's the end of the podcast. If you're only here for the video game news and the movie news, that's all over with. Community questions is all over with. The episode is over. But if you want to stay here and hang out and listen to this part of the conversation, how GameStop or how pre-orders will go, do you think we should say that for the next episode, or do you think we should end it right there?
How the doesn't matter, honestly. Doesn't matter.
All right, well, let's just throw it in here for our, like an after credits, like we did with that high school memory thing.
Yeah.
So how pre-orders will go. I'm trying to think.
I'm sure they'll. I'm sure that our local GameStop will not fail this. You know, I don't think they will. I hope not.
Not like, yeah. I'm trying to think like ahead of the game, like because when the pandemic first started for Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing, they how would you say it? They released the games a day early, and they released them in the morning. Like imagine Best Buy and GameStop releasing the PS5s Wednesday instead of Thursday, or even that they have like a call reservation where you have to call them and reserve a time to come pick up your order.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that'll be pretty interesting, or something different. You know, like what else could we see? Because I know for sure they don't want a lot of people at their store at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be a different
environment.
Event, the one that we're used to when new console launches. It's gonna be a lot different. I just feel like because of the COVID, they're gonna probably do like calls, or they're gonna release it early at some point, like maybe in the afternoon on Wednesday, and then maybe at night. You know, like two events in a way. You know.
Yeah.
Just so they don't have a lot of people outside, you know, at the same time, when they can just do one for maybe 3 o'clock and then another event at like maybe midnight release. I don't know. Yeah,
high key, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I know people are gonna be frustrated if some people get it earlier than others, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I'm for sure. I'm guaranteed that we are gonna get our consoles Wednesday night. Or even not Wednesday night, Thursday morning, even if they got to open up earlier than usual. You know what I mean? Imagine GameStop and Best Buy opening up at 5 a.m. Thursday morning, just to release the PS5s.
Fuck, that'd be pretty cool. Just waking up early and then getting it.
Like, that'd be cool. It'd be different. but we would be getting it midnight launch.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dang, I could only imagine. How was it when the PS1 or even back then, the Nintendo Entertainment System? What was the first home gen? Oh, the Atari. Oh no, the Turbo Graphics. But main head, let's talk about the Nintendo Entertainment System. Did they release it at 12 a.m. or did people actually have to wait until a certain store opened to actually get it that morning?
You had to wait. From what I remember, I watched old like videos of like the Nintendo console, like new Nintendo consoles like coming out, and I remember they would have to wait in the morning for the store to open. I don't think they did pre-orders like the way we do it now.
Dang. So like imagine like calling like say Target or Walmart. Say Target open up at 10 in the morning, right? But Walmart open at 9 in the morning. So everyone had to be at Walmart to get it first, right?
Yeah.
Like that would be my first choice to go pick up the next console, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I could only imagine how this year would be. Imagine if it's like that, like you had to wait till the store open. But I mean, it's different because we have pre-orders. They didn't have pre-orders back in the day. You know what I mean? Because the GameStop I pre-ordered mine and my brother's at opens up at 11, but Best Buy across the street opens up at 10.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. I really do hope that they find some type of way where all of us can get it like at 12 a.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe like GameStop would have like a bunch of like spaced out tables and workers there, like with bags with all your stuff ready. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this person is for Carlos Perez. He got the physical edition with this controller, these games, put it in one bag, tape it, Carlos Perez. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show us your receipt. All right, that's you. All right, here you go. Like, but there's like 8 workers there. So 8 people are getting their consoles one at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that'll be, I don't know how like the working stuff is going to work out or how COVID is going to be 2 weeks. I doubt COVID is going to get any better 2 weeks from now, honestly.
Mm-hmm. No, it won't.
For sure it's not. You know what I mean?
A lot of people are getting sick, that's why. So yeah, I've heard like the cases are like going up right now.
Yeah, definitely, because it honestly, with the way it seems, like it's not even that like we're trying to get rid of COVID. We're pretty much just living with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're just getting used to living in this type of situation, going outside with masks, washing your hands, which I don't understand why you wouldn't be doing in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it's different because like just washing your hands before you eat and after you're done using the bathroom. You know what I mean? But now you have to constantly be washing your hands after you touch everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it is in 2 weeks. But regardless, I'm super excited. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
But if you have any other ideas, shoot them out. Or I could end the podcast with the closing.
Nothing much. I'm just excited for the PS5. It's gonna be crazy though. It's gonna be after the election, and I'm sure like a lot of people are probably gonna get sick from casting their from voting in person, and it's just gonna like the cases are gonna rise and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy though. I don't know how it's gonna be 2 weeks from now, but hopefully I'm here for it.
Same, bro. You know what? You want to close out the podcast? I want to see you try to close out the podcast.
I normally just say like, hope you.
No. Do the that's episode 44.
Let's see. All right, that's it, guys. That's episode 44. With my co-host and best bud Carlos
Perez.
Carlos Perez, and how would I say it?
You say this has been the local podcast episode 44.
This has been local podcast episode 44.
You can find us on our social media.
Yeah, you can find us on social media. Oh my God, you say it, Carlos. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Nice try. Next episode, you're gonna do it. Let's see how far you get. We're gonna try this. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, thanks for listening, guys. This has been episode 44 of the local podcast. You can find our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Audioboom, YouTube, that one app that you guys know about that we don't know about. Also, join our Discord. It'll mean a lot. We're trying to grow our Discord, at least try to get it out there. You know what I mean? Try to get more people out there, see if we get more or expand our podcast. Share our podcast if you think we provide good information or any useful information that you guys don't know about, whether we're talking about next gen consoles, video games, movies, or TV shows, anything that pretty much that we're interested in. Hopefully you guys enjoy listening to us. Pretty much it's been me, Carlos Perez, and my good friend Miguel Vasquez over there on the other side. We do have a third, pretty much Mike is the third, because Phoenix says that he's still, not that he tells me he's still in this, but like I never thought of him leaving the group, you know. Phoenix will always be a local podcast host, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. My first like pretty much did everything to start with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty good. I can't wait to do another episode with him once he gets his computer all fixed up and everything. But yeah, dude, we're on episode 44. We're gonna do something for episode 50. We'll talk more. We'll see what we can do for that. That'll be pretty interesting. But yeah, this has been episode 44. You can find all those links to everything else in the description. You can look up our social medias, Carlos Perez Skates, and it's Mike the Boxer, or it's Mike Motherfucker, or Marvelous Mike. But yeah, thanks for listening.
Thank you guys.
Peace.